Was bardzo serdecznie w nowej serii na kanale One of Heroes. Jest to gra strategiczna, którą dawno nie grałem. Nie wiem, co w niej chodzi dokładnie. Nie wiem, no po prostu strategia, musimy wygrywać i tak dalej. Ale zacznijmy może od szkolenia jakiegoś. Ustawienia mamy jak najniższe, żeby gra działała jak najpłynniej, żeby dało się to oglądać jakkolwiek. No i zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. Czym z tego wyjdzie. Mam nadzieję, że seria wam się spodoba. I tyle, lecimy. Lecimy do oglądania, lecimy do grania. Mamy szkolenie.
Welcome to Company of Heroes.
Kompania braci.
Company of Heroes is a real-time strategy game
RTS.
that focuses on frontline combat, capturing key strategic points and leading your company to victory.
Ta gra ogólnie wygląda lepiej, ale właśnie z tego względu, że chcę, żeby to było jakkolwiek płynnie, to pokazuję wam wszystko, tak? I przejdę od początku to szkolenie. Gramy na szkoleniu podstawowym.
This training exercise will cover unit selection, camera control, and basic orders.
No tak.
During the game, you will receive objectives to complete.
To jest mapka, okej, z tego co widzę.
Here's an example. You can see your objectives listed on the left side of the screen. Moving your mouse cursor over the objective icon reveals its description. Try this now and move. Good. If the objective is off screen, an arrow will point to it. For training purposes, the description and direction arrow will remain on screen.
Ja to już będę musiał, widzę, że pozmienia się odrobinę.
Now, we will cover how to select units. This is a rifleman squad, the basic infantry unit. Note the rifleman icon and the squad's health bar above the unit.
Okay.
In Company of Heroes, you issue orders to squads, not individual soldiers. A squad needs to be selected before you can give them orders. Left-click on the rifleman squad to... Good.
Strzelcy,
You
kompania
can see
Able.
they're selected by the circle on the ground around them.
Okay.
All selected squads are shown on the selection panel in the middle of the taskbar. You can access the squad's abilities from the command panel on the right. The mini-map is shown on the left side of the taskbar. It displays an overview of the entire battlefield. To get more information about anything on the taskbar, move your mouse over it. This will display additional information in the help text. Here's an engineer squad.
Nie, czyli to są saperzy, tak?
You can select several squads at the same time by holding the left mouse button and dragging a selection box over both of the squads.
What's our plan?
Okay.
Excellent. You can see both squads in the selection panel of the taskbar. You can cycle through each squad in your selection by press... Good. You can now give orders to this individual squad and use their special abilities in the command panel. Left-click on the Group Select icon to return to the group selection. Good. Our engineers are being deployed elsewhere. We will now cover unit movement. All basic orders in the Company of Heroes are issued using the right mouse button. To issue a move order to your rifleman squad, right-click on the indicated location. Good. In order to move units outside the immediate viewable area, you will need to pan the camera. Moving your mouse cursor to the edge of the screen pans the camera in that direction. Try this now and pan the camera to
Mogę
the
też
left.
strzałkami.
Good. Now follow the objective arrow and pan the camera until you see the road intersection.
Let's move! Go!
Excellent. Now. Good.
Move on, men. Tactical spacing.
Ale niech to idą.
Now you get the basic idea. Left click to select unit. In Company of Heroes, you can rotate the camera to see more of the battlefield. To do this, hold down the Alt key on your keyboard and move the... That's it. To return the camera to its default position, press the backspace key twice. Excellent. You can also zoom in and... Fantastic.
Okej.
Again, pressing backspace will return your camera to... Company of Heroes is best played from the default camera position. Let's move. Issue a move order to the indicated position up the road. Notice that as your squad moves, they reveal more of the surrounding landscape. This is the fog of war. Your units can only see what is immediately around them.
Okej, spoko. Nie ma problemu.
Well done. Your squad is in position. An event queue has appeared on the left of the screen to let you know that enemies have been spotted. Click on the event queue or press the spacebar to focus the camera on the location. An Axis patrol is moving in and trying to capture our strategic point. Notice that enemy units are shown in red. Your units are shown in blue.
Okej.
Right-click on the enemy troops to attack them.
Weapons ready. Attack when it's...
Notice your mouse changes to an attack cursor as you mouse over the enemy squads.
Dobra, zdychać, ciula.
Enemy unit down. Good job. Now, let's get that strategic point back. Right-click on the strategic point to order your... Notice your mouse changes to a capture cursor when you mouse over a strategic point.
Okej, no dobra, wszystko jasne chyba. Zmieniam punkt strategiczny. No i więcej jednostek, tym to się szybciej robi, nie? Ja teraz bardzo szybko podnoszą. Że to aż takie łatwe nie jest.
Excellent. This concludes basic training. You've earned your stripes. You have learned how to select units, move the camera, and how to use the right mouse button to issue basic commands.
No
Click
spoko.
continue to return to base.
Szkolenie podstawowe ukończone. Fantastycznie, dobra. No dobra, ale no możemy jeszcze parę tych szkoleń zrobić. Czego nie? Schodzę za tego odcinek frazy.
Infantry combat training. We'll be commanding an airborne infantry squad and learning how to use cover, flank the enemy, and use abilities. So far, we've issued commands with the right mouse button. However, using abilities from the taskbar is done with a left mouse button. Left-click on the flashing button, then left-click on the indicated position to deploy your paratroopers.
No niech wylądują.
Your squad is parachuting in now. In Company of Heroes, using abilities is always done with the left mouse button. These guys are airborne infantry, elite paratroopers that can be airdropped anywhere on the
W każdym
battlefield.
miejscu.
The red shield displayed next to the squad's icon indicates the squad is exposed. Exposed squads are especially vulnerable to enemy fire. Let's order the paratroopers into better cover. Select your paratrooper squad. Right-click near the indicated objects
No i
to
tutaj
move your
jest już na
paratroopers
żółto.
into cover. The yellow dots on the ground show areas of light cover. Light cover offer... Good. The yellow shield
No coś
icon
tam
over your
lekka
squad shows
osłona.
they are in light cover.
Okej.
Let's move again. Right-click near the stone wall to move the paratroopers
Aha,
into
jest
heavy cover.
zielona, to jest ciężka osłona. Okej,
The
wszystko
green
jasne.
dots represent areas of heavy cover. Good.
Okej.
As you can see, the shield is now green. Your squad is now in heavy cover.
Hmm?
Time to move into enemy territory. Let's use the attack move ability. Remember, targeted abilities like attack move are confirmed with a left click. Left click on the attack move button in the taskbar. Then pan the camera to the target location. Squads using attack move will automatically attack the enemy and then continue to their destination. Enemy sighted.
No dobra, to strzelam tych środków. Ja też mam dobrą pozycję w sumie, bo też są zielono, nie? No dawajcie.
Good. Enemy patrol destroyed.
Okej.
Mortars, incoming. A Kraut mortar team has been spotted near the chapel. Attack the mortar squad by right-clicking on them. As you've seen, your squads will automatically use cover when attacking.
Strzelajcie w niego.
Good work.
Dobra, udało się.
Notice your squad was promoted to veteran status. There are
Veteran,
3 ranks
okay.
of veterancy in Company of Heroes.
3 poziom doświadczenia.
All units gain veterancy the longer they are in combat, making them more effective on the battlefield.
Okej.
Recon shows the enemy has set up a heavy machine gun team to cover the road. We need to take it out. Attack the heavy machine gun team by right-clicking on it. Your squad is taking enfilade fire from that MG. This is the MG's arc of fire. We need to stay out of this area. Order your... Excellent. Let's throw a grenade to destroy the machine gun team. Left-click on the flashing grenade icon in the taskbar, and then left-click on the machine gun team to set the target location.
Granatem. Pyk.
Using abilities like grenades
Pięknie.
costs resources. The machine gun team is out of action. Now, let's take over that MG-42. Time for a little payback. Capture the heavy machine gun by right-clicking on it.
Listen up, people.
Excellent. You now control 2 squads, a heavy machine gun team
mam
and
teraz
a
pół na pół.
paratrooper squad.
Okej.
Now, let's redeploy the heavy machine gun to cover the road using the set facing command.
Jak mam to zrobić?
Select your heavy machine gun team. Hold down the right mouse button over the MG team and drag the mouse in the direction of the arrow. Release the button to order the heavy machine gun team to face in that direction.
Czekaj. Wytrzymaj CKM.
Hold down the right mouse button
Aha,
over the MG team
Dobra.
and drag the mouse in the direction of the arrow. Release the button to order the heavy
takiego.
machine gun team to...
No dobra.
You can issue a set facing command to all squads and vehicles in Company of Heroes. Incoming enemy patrol. Notice that your squads automatically attack nearby enemies.
Zdychać. Ale padają. Haha. Dobra.
Enemy patrol destroyed.
Pięknie.
More paratroopers are inbound to our position.
Okej.
For our final objective, we need to capture the nearby strategic point to extend our front lines. Select the new paratrooper squad.
No dobra, no i oni teraz muszą przejąć jeden punkt, nie?
Right-click. You have
Nie, nie,
deselected
nie
your
to.
right-click on the nearby strategic point to capture it.
No i dobra, oni to przejmą, spoko. I chyba będzie tyle z tego szkolenia.
Point is ours. What
Good.
say we lock it down?
This sector
O,
is
to jest
now
linia w
under
ogóle.
our control. Time to upgrade your squad.
Upgrade.
Upgrade your paratroopers by left-clicking on the flashing
O kurde.
recoilless rifle icon.
Yes, sir.
Recoilless rifles are heavy anti-tank weapons that are effective against vehicles and structures.
Kurde, nieźle. Dobra, w ogóle jak tam, ile jeszcze minut ten odcinka jest? 15, dobra. Dobra. Oj, come on. Lekko ten. No. No dobra. Niech to się szkoli. No ja też muszę sobie poprzypominać te zasady, nie? Takie podstawowe nawet, więc
Excellent.
mam szkolenie razem.
Notice the upgrade icon
Okay.
above the health bar on the squad indicator.
Okej.
Time to attack the enemy and clear out the area. Order your squads to destroy the enemy machine gun team defending this farm using what you've learned so far. Remember, use cover and grenades. Good luck.
Move it, airborne. Stay with me. Come on.
Dobra, dawaj, rzucę granatę. No i się odsuną.
Rifle squad, move out.
Dobra, niech się zasłonią za tym. Dobra. No i dobra, chyba jeszcze wcześniej granat.
Paratrooper unit has been destroyed.
Nie wierzę.
Well done.
No dobra, udało mi się ich pokonać.
During infantry training, you learned how to use cover, flank enemy positions, upgrade your squads, and use targeted abilities like grenades. Infantry training complete. Dismissed.
Okej. No dobra, to już zrobiłem też. Okej, no to szkolenie z obsługi bazy zrobimy w takim razie jeszcze.
Welcome to Base Operations Training. During this exercise, we will cover base construction, how to capture territory, and how to build defenses. Our headquarters is located in this farmhouse. The HQ is your most
No
crucial
tak, to jest
structure.
sztab.
With it, you call in reinforcements and off-map support. First, let's deploy an engineer squad. To do this requires resources.
Zasoby to jest to tutaj.
As you can see on your taskbar,
No
you
właśnie.
have no resources.
Okej, nie mam żadnych zasobów,
For training
fantastycznie.
purposes, we'll give you enough resources to get started. But normally, you earn resources by capturing territory sectors.
Okej,
There are three types of resources in Company of Heroes.
ludzkie,
Manpower,
amunicja i paliwo.
munitions, and fuel.
Okej, rozumiem.
Manpower is your primary resource. You spend manpower to deploy squads and vehicles.
No tak.
To deploy an engineer squad, select the left click on the
No i tu
flashing
mamy
button
inżynierów,
on the man
okej.
panel to deploy a squad of engineers.
A oni wznoszą i
Notice
naprawiają
the text
budynki.
shows you how much manpower the engineer squad
143
costs.
tego. Naprawiają budynki, wykrywają miny, miotacze ognia, okej.
Engineers are your basic construction squad. They can build defenses.
No tak. To już wiemy. No dobra, niech się oni tego zrobią. No, szybciej robią tak w ogóle. Bardzo fajnie.
Your engineers are ready for duty. Let's begin construction. First,
Okej,
select
możemy
your
zbudować
left click
koszary.
the flash to build a barracks. Left click the
Barracks.
flashing button and then left click at the indicated location. Base structures can only be built near the HQ and on open ground. If the build preview turns red, you cannot build at that location.
Okej, rozumiem. No dobra, ale no i buduję koszary, tak czy siak. Amerykańskie.
Barracks
Good.
complete.
Yeah.
The barracks allows you to deploy basic infantry troops to the battlefield and
No i teraz drużyna
select your
strzelców,
barracks.
koszary.
Now, left click on the rifleman button.
Możemy jeepa jeszcze mieć. Wszechstronnie żołnierze po prostu. No okej.
Again, notice that you have spent manpower to deploy the rifleman squad.
270.
The rifleman squad
dużo.
is now displayed in the build queue. You can cancel any item in the queue by left clicking on it. Rally points can be set by using the rally point icon. And then, newly deployed squads will automatically move to that location. You've spent all of your resources. We'll now show you how to earn more. Remember, there are three types of resources in
Okej,
company.
no dobra,
Let's
to już
start
wiem.
with manpower.
Zasoby ludzkie, no.
A constant stream of manpower is generated from your headquarters and from the total number of territory sectors you control.
Aha, okej.
The first number in the highlighted area shows the total amount of manpower you currently
No
have.
tak.
The second number shows how much
No
manpower.
tak, to wiem.
Munitions is the second resource. You spend munitions to upgrade your squads and use special abilities like throwing grenades. A constant stream of munitions is generated by
Okej, sektor amunicyjny i
Fuel
paliwo to
is the
samo.
final resource and is spent to deploy heavy vehicles, base structures, and to purchase global upgrades.
A, takie coś grubszego już.
Constant stream of fuel is generated by
No i okej, no trzeba
the
się poprzez takie
minimap
coś.
shows the location of all resource points.
No tak, to już widzę, już
To
zauważyłem.
get a more detailed view of the battlefield, click on the flashing button to bring... This is the tactical map. The battlefield is divided up into a number of territory sectors.
Okej.
Each sector has an icon, which represents the location of the strategic
O, i
point
też
and the
pokazuje
type of
ile
resource
tego.
it provides. The more sectors you control, the more manpower you will receive.
Okay.
To return to the game view,
No wyjdźmy z tego.
select your rifleman squad. Right-click on the munitions
I
point to
wybierzmy
capture
tym
it.
prawym przyciskiem myszy. No i teraz zakładam, że to będę po prostu zdobywał, tak? Tą amunicję. No dobra.
Right-click. Good. You've captured the point.
No tak.
As you can see on the minimap, the sector
No
is
przybrał
now blue,
kolor niebieski.
indicating it is Allied territory.
No
However,
tak.
the sector is also flashing. This means it is out of supply, and you
Aha.
are not receiving
Ja
resources
nie
from it.
otrzymuję tutaj nic.
Bring up
Dlaczego?
the tactical map to get a better understanding. The munitions sector you've just captured is here. As you
No
can
tak.
see, it's not connected to your HQ sector here. This means it is out of supply. Out
Aha.
of supply territories do not generate any
Tu
resources.
trzeba jeszcze
To
połączyć.
bring the munitions sector into supply, you need to capture this connecting sector.
Hmm.
Double-click on the strategic point symbol to... Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point.
No dobra, rozumiem. Dobra, okej, teraz to ma sens.
Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy. Select your rifle. Capture the
No i dobra,
strategic
teraz jak
point.
zdobędziemy to, będziemy mogli już to magazynować. Okej, no teraz to ma sens. Okej, dobra, rozumiem.
Strategic points are vital in establishing your front lines and territory.
Sektor animacyjny,
The
dobra.
munitions sector is now in supply and
A, no i teraz
generating a
generuje
constant
to.
stream of resources.
Okej.
The resources a sector generates is indicated on its
No
icon.
tak, to
Now,
rozumiem.
we need to secure the munitions sector to increase your munitions intake and make it harder for the enemy to capture.
Okej.
Now click on the flashing field defenses button
O,
on
możemy...
left click on the observation post button.
Aha,
Then
punkt
left click on the
obserwacyjny.
munitions
Tak.
point.
Wzmocnienia polowe. 200 zasobów ludzkich. Okej, no zawsze coś, no ale...
Put it up on the double.
Jak trzeba, nie? No ale dobra. Trzeba budować, no to trzeba, nie? No dobra. Budujemy.
Now that the
No i dobra,
observation
punkt
post
zajęty.
is complete, the sector is
Aj.
secure.
Też i więcej
Notice that your
tego.
munitions
Okej,
rate has
czyli
increased.
opłaca się to stawiać mimo wszystko.
More importantly, the enemy will need to destroy your observation post
tak.
before they can capture your
Okej,
sector.
rozumiem. To po prostu do tego dodatkowo ulepszenie jeszcze.
This area is crawling with German patrols. Time to defend our front line. Select your engineer squad.
Okay,
Click
give
on
me
the
eyeball.
flashing left click on the MG emplacement button and then position it by left clicking on the indicated location. Finally, set the facing of the MG emplacement to cover the northern approach. Left click once more to start construction.
We need an MG nest in there.
Dobra, no niech będzie tutaj. Że to będzie spoczko. Ustawienie. No i dobra, niech to sobie budują to stanowisko CKM-u.
That's a ball,
Excellent.
man. Construction finished.
Enemy incoming. The MG
Tak,
emplacement
strzelają.
automatically engaged. Fantastic. The MG emplacement is suppressing
O kurde, jak kaczki.
They're
Tam ci
retreating.
uciekli.
However, the Germans know we're here now, and they'll be back with more troops.
Hmm?
We need to fortify our position. In company of heroes, you can garrison
Aha,
local
czyli budynki są
buildings,
bardzo
which
ważne.
provide-
Okej.
Order the engineers to garrison the nearby
Ah.
building by right-clicking on it.
Every window.
Aha, i teraz pewnie to będzie sztab jakiś, tak? Czy co?
Good. Buildings can also be
Usunięte
upgraded into
kosztary.
a forward barracks, allowing you to deploy troops closer to the front. Select the local building. Left-click on the flashing button. Only buildings in supplied sectors can be upgraded into a forward barracks.
Nie widziałem, co tam chodziło.
Now
Usunięte
you can
koszary.
deploy infantry squads from this building in exactly the same
Aha,
way
w
you do from the
koszarach.
barracks.
No spoko.
Now deploy a rifleman squad from your...
Okej, mamy wyszkolić różne strzelców. Tu są, widzę, sekcja CKM-u jest. Okej. Mamy też sekcję moździerzową. To jest... Znaczy, to nie jest takie drogie, że możemy mieć działko przeciwpancerne.
Use the rifleman squad to capture the indicated you have deselected your squad. Left click
o
on
jest.
your rifleman squad.
Czekaj,
Use
tak.
the rifleman squad to capture the indicated strategic point.
Dobra, tu idą. No i dobra, niech idą, niech idą. Niech znajdą ten punkt
Use the
strategiczny.
rifleman squad to capture the indicated strategic point.
No i dobra, zdobędą punkt strategiczny, fantastycznie, punkt zajęty. Zabezpiecz dodatkowe sektory. Kurde, co się dzieje?
The flashing yellow indicators above your squad shows that they are being suppressed. While suppressed, your squads will dive to the ground and crawl to avoid being hit.
No i co mam robić?
The flashing red indicator shows your squad is now pinned. Pinned units are ineffective and will take heavy casualties unless you retreat.
Trzeba wycofać.
Left-click the flashing retreat will break any suppression or pinning effects on your squads and
Okay.
give them a defensive bonus.
Okej, po prostu spierdzielają. No dobra.
Your squad is safe now, but they took some casualties. You can reinforce squad members select
Po
your
jednym
rifleman
żołnierzu.
squad. Click the
Zawsze
flashing
coś.
to reinforce your squad back up to full strength. Squads can only reinforce if they are near a base structure, a forward barracks, or a half-track. Notice you have earned
Okay.
experience. You gain experience by capturing territory, building structures, and fighting the enemy. Once
Okay.
you've gained enough experience, you're rewarded with a command point.
Dowodzenia. Okej.
You can use command points to unlock special abilities. To do this, left-click on the flashing Company Commander button. There are 3 companies you can choose: Infantry, Airborne, and Armor. Each has its own special abilities and unique units.
O kurczę, nieźle.
For training, we'll choose the Infantry Company. However, during the game, you'll be able to pick the company that best fits your playstyle.
Okej.
Click on the Infantry Company icon to select it. Then, click the Accept button to confirm. Here are the special abilities available to you as an Infantry Company Commander.
To
The
nie
Defensive
pamiętałem.
Operations ability allows your riflemen to build
Modyfikacje
defenses.
obronne. Okej, no.
Click on the Defensive Operations button.
Wzmocnienia
Then,
polowe.
click the Accept button to confirm your choice.
O.
The Germans will be counterattacking. We need to defend this area with sandbags.
Worki z
Select your
piaskiem, no
rifleman
dobra.
squad. Left click on the build. Left click at the indicated location. Now drag the mouse to the final location and left click to order your riflemen to build. Good. Your riflemen are now building the wall
Dobra.
section by section.
Budujemy mur. Dobra, zacznę w ogóle jak tam czyta się wszystko. 28 minut w ogóle, kurczę, już sprawę tego nagrania mam. Ale dobra, szkolenie wojsk pancernych może już wykonam w przyszłym odcinku.
You can move infantry behind this wall to give them cover against incoming fire.
Dobra, no budujcie, budujcie.
Sandbags done. I
No
see
dobra.
one more frickin' bag of dirt.
No dobra, no i co teraz? A, idą, dobra, idą. Lamusy. No i co teraz, lamusy? Nie macie żadnych szans. Chyba.
Earn more command points. Left
Mamy
click
sprawdzić
on the
artylerię.
flashing button. Use the artillery strike ability to defeat the German attack. Okay.
Dobra, dawaj artylerię. Nie będziemy się tu męczyć jakąś. Tyk! Kurde, jak latają w ogóle te zwłoki, ja pierdzielę. No nieźle. Jeszcze tutaj. No. No serio. Moglibyście się już poddać, słuchajcie. O, come on. No dwóch ludzików zostało, no kurde. Jest.
Stand down. Section is
Dobra.
clear. Well done.
Dziękuję.
During training, we covered how to establish your base, call in additional troops, capture
No i
territory,
dobra.
defend your
To
front
wszystko.
lines, and use company commander abilities to defeat the enemy.
Tak
This
jest.
completes base operations.
No i dobra, no i dobra. Myślę, że w następnym odcinku pokażę wam szkolenie już z wojsk pancernych stricte. Natomiast póki co będę wam bardzo serdecznie dziękował za ten odcinek. Myślę, że zerowy. To ze szkolenia pokazać, o co konkretnie w tej grze chodzi. Widzimy się w następnym odcinku z oczywiście Panów Heroes. Póki co bardzo serdecznie dziękuję za oglądanie tego odcinka. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Jeżeli tak, zostawcie górę, trzymajcie się na razie. Pa, cześć. Nie daj, że to muszę znowu przejść.
Welcome to